Hey, what's shaking, homies? So today I am very excited to bring to you another 3D printer upfront unboxing and review. Now this is the JG Aurora A5s. You might have remembered last year I took a look at the original A5 and I loved it. It was by far one of my favorite printers of 2018. Well, now we're in 2019 and we got the JG Aurora A5s. Basically new and improved. They did improvements to make it more stable. They just upgraded a lot of the parts. Even the main board is upgraded. It's got more safety features. The old one, you were able to like resume after power outage. This one still has that, but it also has like if you accidentally take out the SD card or bump into it and the SD card jiggles and messes it up, you can still resume and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is brand new, so I'm definitely one of the first people to be checking this out, so very excited. I'll put the Amazon link in the video description down below. So let's cut into this box. But yeah, I got it through Amazon, so this is how it'll be shipped. It actually came in another giant box, just like an Amazon shipping box on top of it. So this is what the manufacturer box will look like. Now this is a very large 3D printer. The build volume I believe is like 305 by 305 by 320 or something like that. Or 320 by 320 by 305. I'll put the right one on the screen, but yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, the bed can get up to 100 degrees. It's got the diamond, what do they call it? The diamond textured glass. So all the parts come off real easy. You don't even have to use any adhesive to keep it on or anything. Okay, so I got all this shrink wrap off, basically. This is quite the heavy package too. Okay, so really excited about this printer. First printer review of 2019, and I think we're starting it off with a really cool one. Now supposedly, this is like really accurate. All the prints are supposedly, this thing can print amazing. Okay, then right here, for your after sales support and everything, you got a note right on there with a QR code. So that'll bring you to, all that stuff. I'm actually going to cut the box though, just to make this easier so the camera can see it a little better. See everything we're dealing with here. Okay. Alright, okay, so then everything's encased in this foam and then more shrink wrap. So the packaging I'm very impressed with. I don't see this getting damaged. If anything is damaged in here, I'm going to be extremely surprised and blame it definitely on UPS more than blaming it on how it was packaged or anything like that. I'll tell you that now. Okay, so let's take this foam out now. No, maybe I should. Okay, I'm going to cut it here. Maybe I'll try to just take it apart in half. I'm not quite sure if it was the easiest way to take a... Oh, actually, there's a little groove here. Okay. So there you go. Open sesame. Okay, so the bed, it actually has the masking tape on it. I guess under it is probably the diamond glass. Yeah, it looks like it. So you could use the masking tape. I'd probably just... Once the masking tape rips off, I'm just going to take it all off. You get half a roll of PLA. Cool orange. eSun too, the company. So that's cool. We get our just our instruction manual, our warming tips. But yeah, this is basically like mostly assembled, I'd say. Like very little assembly required. Basically almost none. Okay, so this is the bed, and everything is in this box, and the bottom is the gantry. Okay, so so this is the heaviest part. It's going to be the bed. Let me show you guys some close-ups. So it does look like the front plate and everything was changed from the original design, but very similar. Still same way it's all constructed. I think the actual box is the same. The faceplate is a little different. The bed might be a little different. It's all packed really nice. There's foam under it and more shrink wrap, so I got to take all that off carefully. And yeah, but that seems nice.
The bed does look like it's actually insulated. I can't tell if it's insulated or if it's just packaging. I'm going to have to clean this up a little more. But let's go back over here. Let's check out the gantry. Okay, so first off, I think this is just a spool holder right here. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. Little spool holder. We get a box of 3D printer parts and tools, which is basically the power cord, spare nozzle. Not sure what these are. Little clips of some kind. Allen wrenches. Your warranty card. A belt. And and then an SD card reader, USB. So I think this printer might actually, how does this work? Yeah, I think it's SD card. Yeah, it's SD card right here on the front. I didn't know if it had SD card and USB. I was confused there for a second. Okay, now let's check out the gantry. Okay. Alright. Lots of shrink wrap and foam on everything. I mean, very well packaged. That's one thing I'm definitely happy with how they packaged it. They made sure nothing here was going to come damaged. Whatever. Get that off after. Okay guys, so it is, let me come over here. It is dual Z axis, so we got one threaded rod here, another one here on this side. These are the plugs. So basically all I gotta do is plug these into here and mount the gantry on it. So it'll literally take me no time at all. Like, very simple. But yeah, let me clear off the table a little better, clear off the workstation, and we'll just do a quick time lapse of me putting it together, and then I'll show you guys how the whole LCD panel works, how the menu is, how you pick your prints out and everything. We'll check out what's on the SD card, and we'll start printing. So let's put it together. Okay guys, so here is the menu, and it's actually really nice. I like how they did all this. So right here you'll see heat. So this is just, you can change the heat of the extruder and everything for loading filament or whatever. Here, this is just to move any of the axes. Then here, for homing, you can home individual axes or you can home all. Print, obviously we'll get into that in a second. Printing, more just settings for putting a new filament and stuff. Here we can home individual axis, or sorry, these are for leveling. I mean, you can level individual axes as well as they have a center. So really cool. Not a lot of printers do that. Also, too, here we have more settings. You can adjust the fan. That's the fan that always runs, not the part cooling fan. Here you can change what the icons look like. You can calibrate the LCD if it seems a little off. You can recalibrate it. This is to turn off your stepper motors. About, that's where you'll find your firmware and everything. With font here, you can actually change the font. This is another filament change setting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's to change the language. Let's go into print here. Oh, I don't have an SD card in. Okay, so that would help. Okay, so put the SD card in. And very easy to print. You just go in, start a print. Also too, you'll notice now there's more options in here. So in here that I can stop the print, pause the print, or I can hit more, and now I can adjust the heat settings, the fan settings, and here we got the speed as well as One of these I believe has like the flow too. Oh, then for extrude. Oh yeah, that's if you do the heat the bed. I know you can adjust the flow rate too. Oh, that's right there, I believe. So yeah, all the on-the-fly adjustments you can make, and also too, like they show, you can if you take the SD card out by accident, when you put it back in, you can just resume the print. So really cool. So I have this alien loading up, so it's gonna be ABS, the Toy Story alien. That's what we're gonna be printing here. Also too, I did peel some tape back here just to check it, and this is actually that diamond textured glass. So once this masking tape gets all messed up, I'm actually just going to print directly on the glass. It's really nice. I'm basically just using the tape because it's already on there, and I don't really like to waste things, you know, so might as well use it till it gets messed up, and then I'll peel it off and just print directly on the glass, which is really nice because you don't have to use any hairspray or glue stick. Right now I'm using glue stick with this. Yeah, and it's just heating up right now. We're at 64 degrees. I got it set at 101 for the bed and 235 for the extruder. The extruder is already hot enough, so this takes a little bit. This always takes longer. But yeah, so we'll change the camera to time-lapse mode, and we'll see how well it can print ABS. This is also just using very basic settings on Cura. I've done very minor changes to the settings.
Okay guys, so far I am really impressed with this printer. I've printed a couple different PLA things with just their stock PLA. First off, I did this Loch Ness Monster soup spoon. Pretty funny, you know, you can just see it like out of it, and then that was just with stock Cura settings. I tweaked my settings a little, and then I got this Dragon, which came out a lot better. I had supports on here. I removed the supports, and it still came out fairly good, as well as the spin top. I'm really excited to try this. I actually haven't tried this yet, so I'm going to try to throw it here on this table. But yeah, very blown away by the ones that come stock on the SD card. So this printer, just like the regular JG Aurora A5, is capable of coming out with some great prints. Just like anything in 3D printing, a lot of it is fine-tuning your settings, not just for the printer, but for the filament you're using. You know, every filament company will have a slightly different setting changes. So that's 3D printing though, just finding all your little tweaks and setting changes. That's half the fun, trying to get to, like, you know, the unicorn, the never-ending unicorn of perfect prints. You know, but really impressed. ABS came out great. There was no cracking, no layer separation. It stuck good to the bed. It's actually still stuck to the bed. I haven't took it off the bed yet. So I want to, you know, definitely want to print some more ABS, and but yeah, this can handle PLA, so they're like great. So therefore, it'll handle all those other filaments like carbon fiber, wood, glow-in-the-dark filament, anything like that. You're not going to have a problem with this. The bed definitely was able to get to 110. Very impressed with that because this bed is so big, and yeah, it was able to heat up no problem. Took about, to get to 110, I think it took like 10 minutes to heat it up, which isn't terrible. That's actually not bad. My CR10, it wasn't able to get over 70 degrees on the bed, and that took like a half hour to get it to 70 degrees. So 10 minutes for 110, that's not that bad. If you're printing PLA, it heats up in a couple minutes, no problem. But let's try out this spin top. I'm going to try my best to throw it here on this table. It's going to be kind of hard to do on camera. There goes nothing. Oh look, check it out. This freaking thing actually works like really good. And I printed this on the machine. So, you know, a lot of stuff people 3D print, you know, a lot of this is just like toys I'm going to give away to little kids at work and stuff, but this is something I'm actually going to play with. I love spin tops, and, you know, really cool. So, if you're into, whether you're into just printing, you know, stuff for around your house, like I like to print like a lot of stupid stuff, like stuff for my toothbrush holder. I printed a knife rack before, you know, I had lots of stuff like that. Or if you're just into printing like cool toys or prototypes, this machine can really handle it all. It printed stuff with supports very well. A lot of printers don't print supports well. This one, I didn't have any problems. Everything came off, you know, very easily. Now, the construction of this is just all freaking solid as hell. I love that about it. I also love all the touch screen on it. I love the fact that it's got all these fancy features like the filament runout sensor. It's got if you accidentally take out the SD card, if you accidentally unplug it. Basically, everything about this printer is really top-notch, and I like to see this for 2019. It does look like we're going in a step in the right direction. Printers, they just seem better quality. So it seems a lot safer. Everything is enclosed in this box. You don't have to worry about like as far as being like a fire hazard or anything like that. You know, everything is enclosed here in this box. And the back panel, and the bottom, you can, if anything needs to be taken apart, you can still access everything. It's just all enclosed. It is dual Z access. I really like their fan setup back here. The part cooling fan stock is really nice. A lot of printers come with these cheap, like 3D printed part cooling fans. Well, this is actually an injection molded part cooling fan. And most of the parts on this machine, the plastic parts that I'm saying, are injection molded. Like on here on the Z axis, everything that holds all the gears in place and everything, the end stop holders even. This is all, the end stop holder is the only thing that's 3D printed I can see on this entire machine. All the other plastic is all injection molded, and most of it is actually aluminum. So this printer, I think it's around $400. This is like a steal. I think this beats the crap out of the CR10, the TiVo Tornado. This really, the regular JG Aurora A5 was definitely one of my favorite printers last year, and I'm glad that instead of coming out with just like a completely something different, they took a printer that I already really liked and built on it and made it better. Obviously, I've only had it for a couple of days, but everything so far has been without a hitch. Prints came out great. I don't really have any complaints about it whatsoever. It's very easy to change filament. It's very easy to navigate the LCD. Yeah, but I think JG Aurora just did an awesome job with this. So I'll put links down in the video description if you want to check this out. I'll also put links to JG Aurora's website if you want more information or anything like that. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the video comments. And if there's anything else you like questions, or like if there's any other videos you guys want to see me make with this, anything you want to see me print, if you want to see if it can handle a certain type of material or whatever that I didn't test out, you know, I'll make an updated video. I can make another video for you guys or whatever. But so far, right now, I think this is without a doubt one of the best 3D printers on the market, especially in this price range. In this price range, it really dominates the competition as far as anything I have. Right now, it's probably going to be my new most used printer. It's very quiet too. It's not annoying. It's, you know, everything's great. Like, I filmed this video, I had it set up in my kitchen or in my dining room. And like my girlfriend didn't care, it wasn't that loud or anything, you know. I said, hey, I'm gonna keep this out here for a couple days, and whatever, she didn't care. It's not, you know, if it was like loud and obnoxious, like an Anycubic Castle or something, like that would have drove her crazy. But no big deal. We could watch the TV. This didn't annoy us or anything. Didn't have any problem sleeping in the next room over. So, a big fan, big fan of this. Check out all the links and everything down in the description below. Thanks you guys for watching. Thanks to JG Aurora for putting out good products, and I'll see you guys later.